Hey guys, welcome to the Rainbow Cup PvP video. Up against Maroon 6, we've got Raichu up against Ivysaur. This is not a good matchup for us, just because Ivysaur is able to get so much neutral damage against us. So we're going to charge up the Wild Charge here, hope that he lets it go through, because that's really our best shot. And he does let it go through. It does about half damage, which is good, but we're going to let this come through, and it's just going to destroy us, because Raichu is so squishy, so squishy. We've got Mantan in here, who's a soft counter, so he's going to get a power whip off here, and we're going to have to shield up, because if we didn't, then it would do a fair chunk of damage to us, and we're able to finish him off and still keep kicking, ready to see what he brings in. And he brings in Politoed. So I haven't had much experience with Politoed. I've seen the post on the Silph Arena subreddit about the viability of Politoed. He lets that one go through and it doesn't do a whole lot, so we're going to get off another Aerial Ace and he shields that up. And we're just going to keep going away, and he gets off a charge move here. We're going to let it come through. It's Surf, so that really does nothing to us at all. Like, man, and I'm thinking this is going to be another Surf, so just let it keep on coming. It's doing some pretty good chip damage, so like a couple Surfs, you're going to be low on health. But he's got Mud Shot, which Mud Shot just doesn't do much damage. Like, it's just to charge up the energy, which, as you can see, he's getting off a lot of Surfs here. So there's another Surf, but we're able to get this Aerial Ace, and I think this will get rid of Politoed, and it does. And he's got Ninetales in the back, so Water Pulse would be nice to get off there, but we just have a little old Venusaur. We've got a shield though, so we have a chance here actually. We're going to shield this up. It'll be a Psyshock. And now we're going to get to this Frenzy Plant. Not sure how much damage it's going to do, but it is a fair chunk. Yeah, one more Frenzy Plant would be able to finish it. And we lagged a little bit there, but not enough to say that not lagging would have pushed us over the edge. We're a couple more Vine Whips off of getting the Frenzy Plant off. And yeah, nothing you can do there. That seems to happen to me a lot in the Rainbow Cup. Just, you're down to your last Pokemon on each team, and it's just, you happen to have picked the wrong one for the one that they brought. So, you know, there's just not much you can do. Going into the next battle though, we've got Mantine versus Ninetales. So this is an alright matchup. But switches out straight away into Ivysaur. That's an odd little switch. Maybe it was an accident. We're going to get the Aerial Ace off though, because, I mean, Ivysaur is going to be able to get some damage off onto us, but we are a soft counter for him. We might have missed out on a few attacks there because of lag, but that's alright. Power Whip, we shield that up, and we get to another Aerial Ace, but not before he gets to another Power Whip. So we'll let that come through because we can tank that at least. Get off the Aerial Ace. And Ivysaur goes down. We'll see what he brings in. Raichu. So yeah, he's just going to be able to charge up a bit of energy on us there. And we've got Lantern and Quagsire. And we've got rid of his Ivysaur already, so we're in a pretty good spot here. We've got Quagsire coming in for the Raichu, and we're just going to let it come through. It was Wild Charge though, which does it does some damage. It does some damage. We charge up for the Stone Edge here, and if he lets that go through, which he does not, he's going to be able to get off. I'm thinking there's another Wild Charge, and it is. So another charge move would kill us here, and he switches out into Ninetales. So get the Stone Edge off. This will do a fair chunk to Ninetales if the lag lets it go through, and it does. So now we just get, that was more visual glitches. I'm getting lots of visual glitches recently. Let me know if you are too. It just seems, they seem random. But we're able to finish off the Ninetales with the Lantern. Now I've got Lantern up against Raichu, and we're going to be able to tank that. He did shield bait us there with the Thunder Punch. If he gets to another one, we'll be able to tank it and then get off this Thunderbolt. Oh, but it was a Wild Charge. That destroys us. I was not expecting that. And then we bring in Quagsire and he falls down. Man, I did not think that's the way that game was going. But good game, good game. If I haven't said that every time, every game's a good game. We're leading with the Venusaur here, and he's got Quagsire. So great leading matchup here. He'll probably switch out straight away into Ivysaur. Alright, so we try to switch into the Charizard there. So this is just good matchup for us, and we want to tank a charge move because we want to get low on health. Sludge Bomb. Again, as I said in the previous video, as Battle Hero said, a winning Charizard matchup is winning on low health, so that they don't charge up energy on you. Get off the Dragon Claw, finish him off, and we'll be able to get to another Dragon Claw onto the next Pokemon, and it is Raichu. so Raichu won't be able to get too much energy off of us, and Dragon Claw does a nice little amount just because Raichu's so squishy. He's already into the yellow. We've got Venusaur and Lantern here. We're going to bring in Lantern. Both of them are pretty good. Venusaur is able to beat Raichu, but the Wild Charge just does so much to Lantern, and switches out into Quagsire. We switch out straight away into Venusaur because we knew what was coming. Get off this Frenzy Plant that we had charged up. Burns his shield. We've still both got one shield left, so we're going to be using it here. No, letting it come through. So we can tank. Oh yeah, we can tank one Stone Edge. We'll be able to get to another Frenzy Plant. He'll presumably shield. And he does. And we're hoping we can get to another Frenzy Plant, but not quite. So we'd have to, even if we burnt the shield before. But this was an Acid Spray, so we got done there, and he goes down. We're going to get this Sludge Bomb off onto Raichu, and this should finish the game. And it does. That's another good game. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with Acid Spray Quagsire. Stone Edge Earthquake is also very tempting. I'm not seeing too much Azumarill, so probably not going Sludge Bomb, but yeah, and we have again the Venusaur vs Quagsire, switches out straight away into Ivysaur. This is looking very familiar here, and trying to switch to the Charizard, and once again it was failing. So he gets off a charge move here. We're going to shield up this time. Just protect the Charizard. Go something different, you know? He gets off another charge move though, which I think is a Power Whip. Oh, it's a Sludge Bomb. Man, I'm bad at this. Get off the Dragon Claw though. And it go down, and he goes down. See what he brings in next. Hope that it finishes off pretty quick and doesn't let him get a whole lot of energy. And it is Quagsire, so we get off this Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw does an okay amount for something that just dies super quick to Quagsire. Like, you know, it's fine. It's chip damage. Any damage is good damage, but he's charging up so much energy just because Mud Shot does so little. We probably should have got that Dragon Claw off instead of holding out for the possible Blast Burn. We shield up the Acid Spray there, so our bad. Get off the Fence Plant though, and he shields up. So he's got a shield, we do not have a shield. We switch into Lantern here as he's switching into Ninetales. Good matchup for us, but I think in the Lantern vs Ninetales matchup you need a shield to make it guaranteed without having to use any charge moves, from memory. He gets up another Side Shock, and we're almost down here, hoping to finish off with quick moves, and we are able to, and we'll be able to get the Thunderbolt onto the Quagsire. But he does still have a shield, so we'll probably use it here, and he does. So now it's just Lantern, who is able to get to another Thunderbolt because Mud Shot does not do much damage. Always finishes him off, but he's got energy charged up. Bringing in Venusaur here, he's going to be able to get it onto us, hoping that we can tank it. Stone Edge, and we damn it, we did not make it. This is another problem I've been getting with people, like just going into that screen where you get the rewards and whatever. I'm just getting if there's a distance. What am I can word, I promise. We're just going to go into this match, Quagsire vs Quagsire, and charge up for the Earthquake. And he's got off a charge move already, which could be Earthquake, but it isn't because he's got a Stone Edge Acid Spray, so I think he's doing the exact same thing as me. I've just kept going with the quick moves though, tried to switch out there with energy. Not really sure if that's the best play, but getting off this Acid Spray here. And he does shield up, so that's good for us. And then we switch out into Venusaur. Probably not the best play, but he brings in Politoed, which I feel like this would also be a good matchup. Frenzy Plant, just delete. Goodbye, Politoed. Now he brings in Ninetales. Actually, I remember he said after this battle that that was a misclick. He wouldn't bring out Politoed because, yeah, it's just not great. So Ninetales is going to be able to tear through Venusaur. He does use a charge move to finish us off before we can get off our Frenzy Plant. Going to send in our Quagsire here, get off the Stone Edge. And he does let it go through, and goodbye Ninetales, and he's back into the Quagsire here. We're in a pretty good spot here. We're going to get off this Stone Edge because I'm pretty sure he's got no shields left, and down goes Quagsire. So thank you for the battles. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one, and I'll see you in the next one.